Hey everybody, how's it going? I know it's been a little bit. I have actually been working on a project with my niece. I'll fill you guys in on that on a later video, but for now, let's get into this one. Remember this clip here you're seeing? These bugs. I'm zoomed in on them, okay? This is what it looks like zoomed in on bugs. In this video, I am going to make my case that this phenomenon that I've captured is neither bugs nor birds. I gathered up some of the best footage I had of these things and thought I'd make my case today. Remember I said I was going to call it the rest of my case, well I backed out on that title. First of all, there was like 2 comments I believe that was trying to tell me these things were bugs. Because I know these ain't bugs. You've seen what the bugs look like, and I'm going to prove that these things are going behind them, that chemtrail there, and the shapes of these things are just, I don't know. There is some of the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. Really, I've got some later that I was calling them winged entities. I'll show you guys. I'm not sure what these things are though. It's just some of the weirdest stuff I've ever captured. Here's the thing: I only caught this one time. In this concentration anyway. I mean, I've caught it several times, but it's been a long time since I've caught even one of these things flying around, much less this activity we're seeing here. This was a one-day deal. It came and it went, and never has been back. So, you know, I catch a few, you know, flying things, crafts of some sort going here and there, but nothing like this. Here you go. This is what I'm talking about. See? I got this embossed, and look, it shows you clearly them things are going behind and through. That chemtrail there, watch, see there? Yeah. There you go. And these shapes of these things, look at that, you see that? What moves like that? And this is still shots. But look at the shape of them things. I mean, they all take on different shapes, but some of them different. But and whenever the video is going, you can see they don't all move the same way. If the wind was blowing and this was something, you know, just particles of some kind, if they're blowing, wouldn't they all be going the same direction? I mean, you'd think. So, I mean, these things seem to be under some kind of power. Like, I mean, the best description I would say would be like an advanced drone of some sort, a drone bot, I guess you'd call it. I mean, could that be a bunch of little drones? I don't know. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Those bioluminescence creatures that are in the depths of the oceans. You see a lot of these things, you know, around the sun a lot too. I've caught a lot of that in my past videos. You've probably seen some of it, but this is something different here. This was just one of them things I've captured that I haven't been able to ever capture again. Now, here we have a side by side, the bugs over here on the left, and this phenomenon on the right, okay? So that's clearly not bugs. I think everyone could agree to that. Now on the left, you got the bugs there, black, and I'm zoomed in. They were way out there. I should have pulled back further so you could see, because I zoomed pretty far out to catch those. And here we got the full view of what I was shooting in the sky here. And you can tell these are white. They're kind of lit up. They're moving in different directions. If this was some kind of particles or something, wouldn't they be moving the same way? And watch, you'll see them coming like strays, shooting in here and there. See that one go up, change direction, come back down. Now, whether it's robotic, mechanical, biological, or some kind of creature, entity, or even demons, I don't rule out that they, you know, something like this could come from the other side of Antarctica, because I believe it's possibly there's land over there on the outside that, you know, they keep hid from us. Okay, that one had wings there. See, that's what I was talking about. Some of these things I was calling winged entities. That's the best description I have for them, because I don't know. I'm certain it's not bugs. I'm certain it's not birds. Look there. And they fly so erratic and weird. Some of these winged things, they're not shaped like a bird. I mean, maybe it's a drone. I don't know. But anyway, just look at these things coming in out there. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you watch them, they'll change directions too. But you see, a lot of them do look like they're flapping their wings, okay? Now, I seen something in Oklahoma City not too long ago that kind of had me puzzled, because I ain't never seen white birds flying at pine. I didn't have my camera. Well, I couldn't. I was driving. I was in the middle of traffic. But up above was a bunch of white. It looked like probably maybe it was seagulls. It was hard to tell. I wish I could have filmed it because I'd like to get up close and see what they looked like. It's because they looked very unusual and out of place. It was a whole flock of white birds, and it reminded me of this. And I thought, but no. You see the shapes of these things. This is not that, But it's the best case I have to put side by side and say, what could this be? I mean, if I had to say anything, I'd say seagulls, but I'm in Oklahoma, I'm way far from the ocean. It ain't seagulls. I mean, I don't know. These are just, and then you've got just the chemtrail trash that falls down, and, some of this might be that. I think this is different than that, but there is cases when I see the long stringy filaments go by, I wonder who is actually spraying that stuff, or what's spraying it. Very, very strange. But some of these I've slowed down. Some of them are at real speed. You can tell when one zips by real fast. I think I'll just call these things exotic drone bots. Here you go. Here's one of them winged ones. You see, flapping down through there. And the shape of them, I'll slow him down through there. I've got some footage coming up that you'll see that they don't flap their wings. Like I've got one that looks like a little paper airplane. It is so strange. It's just sharp pointed wings and they don't flap. It's like, what is that? I mean, it's a real head scratcher. Look at this one. This is not the one I was talking about, but he is not even flapping. He's just, to me, it didn't look like he was flapping. Now that one's flapping right there, coming from the top down. Here's some still shots. That one in the lower left there is pretty saucer looking like. But this is still shots from the video that you guys were just looking at. And the way these things light up too is some of them, is the sun some kind of dimensional portal and they're coming out of there, aka Stargate, or possibly some kind of plasma spiritual entity. I mean, these are the questions I have. Who knows? They could come from inner Earth, for all I know. I mean, or on the other side of Antarctica. I mean, I don't know. All I know is this is some of the most bizarre footage that I've captured, and only captured it this one time, at least in this concentration. Have been studying these things for a while, and again, this happened at this concentration only this one day to where I seen them like this, and I haven't seen them since. And that's one of the things that makes it so strange. It's like this was a one-day deal, even though I capture these kinds of things quite often. Never like this. This was like one of them extraordinary captures that I've caught. It's some of my best footage that I have, because I still don't know what is going on with this. It's just so bizarre. Yeah, that was pretty weird. There's a better shot of it here somewhere. Yeah, right there, his wings are down. See, his wings are down right there. See that? What in the world? It's got a black body. Here you go. Here's some interesting still shots. Check this thing out right here. See, now, at first I seen that I thought it was a craft with something coming out of the bottom of it. But it could be, if you look at it, it could be one of them wing things flapping its wings, So sometimes I don't get it right from the get-go, but after I have some time to look at it a few times and catch it again and again, I start getting a better idea of what these are. Now these look like these are dark. They could be bugs, yeah, but if not, it's probably those aerials, But here's that, yeah, this is the one I was showing you earlier. See that wing? Or it could be a saucer with something exhaust coming down of some sort. Something spewing out the bottom. You can see it two different ways if you look at it. Well, they get close to them planes too. Okay, look at this. Watch, on this one I'm going to blow it up. Look at this. Whoa. That thing is... wait, check, look. See the little spouts coming down? 3 of them. Look at that one too, right above. Man, that one,
He's got sandwiched right in there, didn't he? And look at these weird anomalies. See, now, this is one of the photos that I did adjust the light on it. And look at this anomaly. Now, this didn't happen in any other photos. You'll see on the next one.
So this is a few of them drone bot things flying around, or winged entities. I don't know. Some of them look to be flapping on them. But watch the lower right. And you'll see it coming down right there. See that? And then one right behind it. The one behind it was going faster. I mean, if you really study these things, and that one's coming up from the middle to the lower. Yeah, that one had one coming down. Watch. Middle, lower, going to the upper left, and then one's going to shoot down from the top left. See there? That's slowed down, of course. There he comes, slowly but surely. Yeah, it looks like he's flapping, so the camera is having a hard time focusing. And there was one just shot right at it. Now there's going to be one coming out of the horns of that upper left part there, the horns of that cloud entity looking thing. There he comes. So he just came out of nowhere. But I don't know if that one was flapping its wings or if it was just the camera was having difficulties. But anyhow. Okay, this is a different one. Now that one come from this is better. It came from the upper right to the lower left. Check this out. Slowed it down. There he comes. See him right there? Right above the cloud. And now see, that one's not flapping or anything. That's two orbs. I did blow that one up and looked at it. Pass, but check him out. It's two white orbs just steadily heading through there. So I don't think the first one was flapping. I believe it was just the camera focusing. Now this is something different here. There goes some of that filament stuff. See, now this is one of the days when a lot of stuff was coming down. You see that one? Either that one's pulsating or it's flapping its wings and the camera is trying to focus on it, you know what I mean? Yeah, the camera is definitely having an issue with it. So check out the square box in the middle. Of course, you got this drone bot coming up from the right hand side of the screen shooting across there. But notice the square in the middle, the box. In a minute, I'm going to show you the demon that's holding that box. And it appears that some of these exotic drone bots are coming out of that thing. I mean, Joanne Steen had pointed this out a long time ago when I first posted this video, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Thought it was worth sharing again. There's a creature in there, and it's holding a square box. Okay, the creature's head is to the right of the screen. It's got little ears, long ears. His right ear is longer. He's laying on its back. He's looking right at us, though. His face is pointed toward us, and he's holding something. His arms are sticking out there up above him. He's holding something, and Joanne said it was a square box. And yeah, this thing is flying past here. That's in that same clip. See it over to the left. Well, we're looking at the image here of this this demon-looking thing. That is pretty darn creepy right there. Okay, now watch the back of the top of this head here, the head of this cloud. See that? Now that thing was in there. From what I could tell, I've looked at it several times and I could not see the thing coming from anywhere other than out of that top of that cloud head there. You know, it looks like an animal. There's a head right there. A spindly ponytail. It just comes right out of the back of it, it seems. Now that black dark thing there, that's probably a bug, but boy, it's only one frame. That's why I thought it was neat. I thought, man, that thing is flying. So that was probably a bug. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was one of them crazy drones. I don't know if it was up closer, it seemed. But anyway, this is some of the footage I caught one day that's just... It shows you these things flying around up there too. That aren't bugs, by the way. Anyway, I think I've made my case by showing these things going behind. Now, a lot of times they do go in front, but if you watch them closely, you'll see them go behind. And I think I made the case pretty clear with that one. Check out that face right there on the right, middle right. It's I think I label it here in a minute. That's kind of creepy because it's like coming at you, you know. And when I zoom in, now it's backing off. Yeah, there, I got a label it there. Y'all see that face in there? Not to mention other stuff going on in the footage, but yeah, it's creepy. See that thing? Now see, if you look closely, he goes past. He's in front of that cloud or chemtrail cloud, whatever it is. Toxic mass of crap, I'll say. That was some interesting looking skies on that day. I mean, really. Here's some more still shots. Okay. Some of the more interesting ones. We're about done here. Y'all bear with me, just a little bit left. Some of these still shots. That was just, that has to be a camera anomaly there. I don't know. It was weird where it was. This little guy up here. Yeah, it looks like, first I thought that looked like a tooth with the roots down, but actually no, it's some weird looking craft it looked like. Yeah, it's weird there. The plane looks fake, you know? It does. Don't even look real, does it? I mean, I don't know. You know, the sun hits them and makes them do goofy stuff because, I don't know. I've seen some videos, even in my own, where it's like, man, something else going on there because that's too weird. But again, I can't prove it either way. But these things are so interesting and fascinating to me. I mean, what the heck are they, you know? I've been wondering ever since because they've been shy. Used to have a lot of activity. Look at that one. Wow. Used to have a lot of activity around here. And it's just slowed down a lot. There's been a lot going on recently, which I welcome. I mean, I don't like this stuff over the house, you know. Especially when they're dropping the stuff. Although they have done a few sprays here and there. I've recorded some of the stuff. I'll share with you guys later. I just wanted to get this video out because I mentioned a while back I was going to show you guys my case I was going to make that these weren't bugs. I've made my case. I rest my case. Okay, there you go. Yeah, see, now those appear to be kind of in the clouds. But what the heck is that? You know what I mean? See it down in the lower middle? That. You know, I mean, I don't have an answer for that. All different weird shapes and sizes. Some of them look like two orbs side by side, and, you know. It's funny, these things will show up on the break of these chemtrails sometimes, you know. And I have heard folks say that they were chembusters, that they were out there clearing them things out, you know, that they were good guys. I hope I hope they are good guys, whatever they are. I mean, you know, maybe some kind of entity, demons or something, I just don't know. I'd rather not go down that one because I don't want demons flying in the sky over my house, you know. I'd much rather it be angels or something that was looking over us, but it's weird for sure, whatever it is. But this is one of them nighttime UFO looking things. I say UFO, some kind of craft flying up there. So that's it for now, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching the video. But the Earth is not a spinning ball, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Y'all take care.